Hello guys, let's start with the warm-up today, all right? What we're gonna need for this is a chair to sit down in and an open floor space to walk around in, okay? So get those two things ready. We're gonna have a seat in our chair and kind of scoot your butts up towards the center of the seat. And sit up real tall. Stick your chest out, please. Grab your wrists like me and raise your arms up over your head like this and hold it. Feel that stretch in your back. Bring your hands back down to your stomach. Let's go back up. Hold it. Nice and tall here. And then back down to your stomach. Now let's go back up and down quickly. Good. Sitting up real tall here. Okay. Now we stay up here at the top. And we're gonna bend over left and right at the waist, stretching our sides out, okay? Go ahead and feel that stretch across your rib cage here. Very good. Six. Okay, now back up to the center and sit up tall, sticking your chest out. Turn your body from left to right, twisting your chest. Twist your chest more than your arms. Good. All right, arms down. Now, we're gonna, again, sit up real tall, but roll your shoulders in forwards circles like this, okay? Let's begin. Good. Good movement of the shoulders and the shoulder blades and the collarbones. Nice. Now, go backwards with the shoulders. Backwards circles. Good. All right. Now, stop right there. We're gonna scooch our butts back into the chairs now, all the way deeply. And we're gonna kick our right leg out straight, like this, okay? Getting that knee fully extended and trying to flex this muscle on top, right here. Let's just go ahead and hold that right there. And put it down. Do the left leg. Same way. This makes me feel like I have a stretch right behind my knee. Good, put it down. Do the right leg. And down, left leg. Down, right leg. Now let's pump the gas pedal with our ankle like this a couple times. Okay, put it down, do the left leg. And pump it. All right, and stop. Now, we're all gonna go ahead and stand up, okay? Stand up, clear out your chair so it's out of the way. And we need to make sure that we have a nice clear area here to move around in, all right? So double check the floor and make sure that there's no rugs down there or dumbbells or anything that can trip you up, okay? We're gonna crouch down with our knees bent, hands out like this, And we're gonna sidestep across the room until we get to the other end of the room and come back, all right? Deliberately picking up our feet so that we don't trip on our toes, all right? Let's do this for 45 seconds. Get ready, get set, and begin. Very good. Pick those toes up. Keep your knees bent a little bit. Almost done, guys. And come back to the center of the room. Very good. Next, we're gonna be turning in circles, okay? It's important to be confident spinning in a circle without falling down. And one thing that helps us do that is when we look at something across the room and we find it with our eyes every time that we're spinning. So find something that you can look at across the room by the video screen that you can try to find with your eyes and turn clockwise and then counterclockwise, all right? Let's begin. Ready, set, begin. Good. Keep your eyes on that target as long as you can and as soon as you can. Okay, let's give ourselves one more and we'll come to a stop right there. Very good. Now, next, we're gonna be doing what I call one-sided jumping jacks. And that's where I start off with my feet together and my hands to my side, like so. And I step out to the side and I raise my arm up so I look like that. I come back to the middle and I do the other side. And I just bounce back and forth between these two, all right? With a big step and a big reach, all right? Let's do these for 45 seconds. Ready, set, begin. Very good. Big reach and a big step. Good. This is getting our heart rate up. And stop. Well done. Couple more stretches here, all right? Go ahead and interlock your fingers together like this, all right? I'd like you to push your palms out and then raise your arms up over your head so you're standing tall like this, okay? Let's hold this stretch here for 45 seconds and begin. Take a moment right now to breathe deeply, breathing in all the way and then exhaling nice and slowly. Good, go ahead and bring your arms down. Now next, we're gonna bend over at the waist with our knees straight and trying to touch our toes like this, okay? Let's go ahead and bend over here, 45 seconds, and begin. Let your arms just dangle down with gravity. Let your head dangle down with gravity. You should be feeling a stretch in your hamstrings, behind your knees, and your lower back. All right, good. Come on up, guys. That concludes the warm-up. Let's get ready for more exercise with the next video. All right, welcome, guys. For this exercise session, we're gonna need a stick or staff of some sort. Maybe a golf club or a broom handle. This is a PVC pipe. But go grab something like this, and we're also gonna need a chair, okay? Have a seat in your chair with your stick. Now go ahead and scoot your butts up towards the center of the seat. Spread out your feet. You're gonna hold that stick like this and try to push it down as hard as you can, like you're trying to pop a hole through the floor. And we're gonna maintain constant pressure downward for 30 seconds, okay? And I don't want you guys to hold your breath. You need to be able to breathe through this exercise, okay? Get ready, get set, and begin. Good, good firm pressure. Keep breathing. Good, and stop. All right, now we're gonna take that stick and we're gonna put it outside of our left foot over here. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna be trying to drive this stick down into the floor really hard for 30 seconds, okay? Keep your eyes straight forward towards me. The only thing that's over here are your hands and the stick, okay? Ready, set, begin. Very good. And stop. All right, let's put it over outside of our right foot this time. Do the same thing, all right? We're pushing hard, breathing easily. Get ready, get set, and push. Good, and stop. And now we're gonna go back into the middle. Put that stick between your feet. And we'll give it one last push. All All right, you guys ready? Set and begin. Push. And stop. All right, well done. We're gonna all go ahead and stand up now, and we no longer need the chair. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here. And we're gonna take our stick and put it behind our back like this, and try to inch our hands all the way close together. You see how I started off like this, but now I'm inching my hands ever so closer together like that. Get them as close together as you can get, okay? We're gonna stand there nice and tall, taking some deep breaths for 30 seconds. Get ready, get set, begin. Very good. Breathe deeply, okay? Good. Bring your arms down. Woo. That just opened up my shoulders really well. We're gonna do it the other way, okay? So I just had my right arm up. I forgot to tell you which way to go. Now I'm gonna have my left arm up. Same idea though. Scoot your hands together as close as they get behind your back. Stand up tall and take some deep breaths. Ready, set, begin. And stop. Shake it out a little bit. We're gonna do another one on each side, okay? So I'm gonna have my right arm up over my head. Left hand behind me. All right, ready, set, begin. And stop. All right. And one more time with the other arm up. Switch it around. Get into position there. All right. You guys ready? Set, begin. And stop. All right, fantastic job, guys. Now, let's work on our hips and our leg strength, okay? in this exercise, we're gonna go ahead and put that stick back behind our back like we had before, but it's not as important to get your hands together, okay? Just hold it nicely and comfortably on your back like this, and you're gonna hinge at the hips over like that, and you're gonna stand back up. Now, the best way to do this, the proper way to do this, is to make sure that the stick stays touching your tailbone and the back of your head when you're down here. It can't round up like this. Now it's no longer touching my tailbone. It's got to be stuck to my tailbone and to the back of my head throughout the exercise. We're going to do this with my right arm up above me 12 times. All right, ready? Set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Very well done. Bring it down. We're gonna do it with our left arm above us. Same rules as before. It needs to touch the back of our head and our tailbone. Ready? Set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bring it down. We're going to give ourselves about 15 seconds off to break, but we're going to come back and do another round of 12 on each side. This is a great exercise. It helps us learn how to properly pick things up off of the floor, so we're not leaning over with our lower back to pick things up. Instead, we're hinging with our hips. All right. Let's go back ahead and put our right arm above our head, stick behind our back. All right, ready? 12 times. Ready, set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And one more time with our left arm above our head. All right, here we go. Ready, set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whew. Okay, well done, guys. Let's move on to an overhead press, okay? We're gonna be holding this stick at our chest like this, My feet are spread apart. We're just gonna press it up over our head and bring it down to our chest, okay? Now, I would like this bar to go as close to your face as it can as you're coming up, and the bar over your head when you finish, okay? If your shoulders allow for it to happen, okay? Preferably not out like this, like an angle, okay? Let's get our bar straight over our head. 12 times. You guys ready? Set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we can take a short break. This is a great exercise for our shoulder strength. It's also good for our shoulder mobility to help us be able to reach over our heads. All right, let's move on to our last set of these, okay? Feet spread apart, stick at the chest. Ready, set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, well done, guys. Last exercise, we're gonna hold our stick in our right hand, all right? And we're gonna spread our feet apart real wide and point our right foot to the right. And we're gonna put that stick right in front of our toe. You're gonna bend your right knee, put your other hand behind you, and just stand like this, okay? Just stand there and balance. We're gonna do this for 1 minute. All right, get ready, get set, and begin. Good, keep your eyes locked in on something to the right. This is called Warrior One pose in yoga. Good, and stop. Great job. We're gonna do it for 1 minute the other way to my left, okay? So that's what I do. I spread out my feet. I point my left foot that direction, and I put the stick on the ground, all right? Arms out, and bend that left knee, okay? Ready, set, begin. Good job. And stop. All right, great job, guys. All right, welcome, guys. Let's do some balance and coordination exercises. What we're gonna need today is a nice, sturdy, firm chair and an open floor space to move around in, okay? So let's go ahead and get behind our chair and stand up. We're gonna place one of our hands just nice and lightly on the back of the chair like this. And we're gonna stand with one knee up high like this, like a flamingo, all right? 30 seconds. Get ready, get set, and begin. Good. Keep your eyes focused on one thing, all right? Don't be looking around the room. And bring your foot down. Well done. Now, we're gonna do the other leg, all right? Other knee is gonna come up and we're just gonna stand on that leg. Ready, set, and begin. Very good, bring your leg down. Now next, I want you guys to bring your feet nice and close together, okay? You're gonna close your left eye, so I'm only looking out my right eye, okay? We're gonna stand like that for 30 seconds, okay? Go ahead and close your left eye and begin. Good, now that you've been there, now I want you to use that right eye to look at something far across the room. And now I want you to look at something very close to you, like the floor. And now look at something far away. And now open your eyes. Well done. Do the same thing by closing your right eye, okay? We're gonna close our right eye and begin. Good, now look at something far across the room. Now look at the floor in front. And now look at something far. And stop. All right, next, we definitely want to make sure that we are next to our chair just in case we need to grab onto it if we fall. We're gonna be standing with our feet together and closing our eyes at the same time, okay? So both of our eyes are closed. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds, okay? Get ready, get set, and begin. Very good. Open your eyes. All right. Now, next, we're gonna have our feet nice and close together again, And this time, we're gonna take our hand and reach across our body real far this away, and then real far this away. Reaching as far to the left as we can and as far to the right as we can, okay? We're gonna do that for 30 seconds, alternating, all right? Ready, set, begin. And stop. Very well done. We're gonna do that one more time. Remember, when we do this, reaching, we're not bending over and hunching over like this. We are just simply reaching kind of upright all the way to one side, all right? So don't lean over at the waist. All right, 30 more seconds each way in an alternating fashion. Ready? Set, begin. And stop. All right, so now we're still standing behind our chair and we're gonna do something with our feet this time, okay? We're gonna be taking a cross step across our body and bouncing back, okay? I cross around and I bounce right back. It's almost like I'm catching myself from stumbling. I go there and I bounce right back, okay? We're gonna do this in an alternating fashion for 1 minute, all right? So get ready, guys. Get set and begin. Good. Catch yourself and bounce right back. Good. And come on back to the center. Now next, we're gonna need to clear out our chair and have a nice wide open area. So let's go ahead and move our chair, please. And we come back into our room. We take a quick scan of the floor and make sure that there's nothing on the floor that's gonna trip us up. All right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna start on one side of the room and we're gonna walk to the other side of the room, walking heel to toe, like we're walking on a tightrope like this, okay? And then once we get to the other end of the room, we are gonna walk backwards to where we began. When we walk backwards, we're just walking backwards normally. We're not walking heel to toe backwards because that's a little too dangerous. We're only walking heel to toe when we go forwards, all right? Let's do this for 1 minute, all right? You guys ready? Set, and begin. Good, walk that tightrope. And you guys are gonna do this at your own pace. Very good. And stop. Well done, guys.